Hey, good morning. How are you? Give me 1 second before we get things started, okay? I felt you coming. Hey, Whitney. That was crazy. I literally saw you before I saw you. Give me 1 second before we start. How you feeling, Whitney? Not you up so early. You must have got your routine and stuff together. Let me know. Oh, oh. Hold on, y'all. Storming outside when she keeps me home. Quiet conversation makes me warm. So, hey, we got a new viewer? Oh, wow. Okay, now before we get into the free readings, guys, okay, I do have a message, all right? We are going to start off with a message, okay? Um, all right. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Nui. All right. All right, let's slow down. Okay, let's pace ourselves. If you know how to meditate, okay, go ahead and do your meditation. Go ahead and take in your 3 deep breaths so you can relax and so the message can be clear, so you won't feel flighty. Okay, if you don't know what meditation is, you don't need crystals. Okay, you don't need a mat. Okay, you don't need to center yourself. You just need to practice your breathing control. Okay, and when you take 3 deep breaths in, and you actually take your time to do that, and when you release, you have to keep in mind that you are releasing the tension and the stress that is causing dis-ease in your body. So meditation is going to help calm your mind down so you can listen to your heart more. Okay? So we're going to take deep breath in so we can just be calm. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take my own advice. All right? When you are done doing this, make sure you put red hearts in the comments. All right? I'm going to give you some affirmations, okay, to affirm, okay, so that way you can get into flow with the alignment, or you can get in tune with the cosmic vibe of the day. Yay! All right, everybody. So let's get grounded. Okay, this is a technique that you can use when you feel chaotic, when you feel like you have no control of your life, or if you need answers. Okay, all right. So we're gonna start and slowly take a deep breath in. You're gonna hold in all that beautiful energy for 3 seconds and then release slowly. Now remember, the first time it's gonna feel like you ain't do it right, okay? It's because your body is opening up to the universe, okay? But after that third time, you're gonna feel like you smoked a blunt, friend. And that's not that's how you're supposed to feel. All right, let's try 2 more times. All right, so the last one, okay, we're gonna put an affirmation with it. Okay. We're gonna do it after we take a deep breath out. All right? Exhale, right? Whatever that is. Whatever. Deep breath in. And then we're going to affirm our energy, our new energy. I ascend to new levels of awareness. I am love. I ascend to new levels of awareness. I am love. And even if you can't say it to yourself, okay, you can resonate it in your mind, okay? I ascend to new levels of awareness. I am love. So now that I got you centered and now that I got you calm, let me ask you, what is the most important thing you've learned on this soul journey? Okay? What is the most important thing you've learned on your soul journey? What is the most important thing that you've learned on your soul journey? Okay, so travel. All right, you may get a chance to travel, even if it's not traveling to a foreign country. Okay, I just feel like it's a good time to travel. All right, or just step outside of your comfort zone. Okay, there's a sense of belonging. Okay, or I just feel like the world is opening up to you in a very large scale. Okay, so accomplishments. All right, you've accomplished something, you completed something, whether you realized it or not. Okay, so whatever hardships that you experience, whatever troubles that you have experienced, I feel like it has led you up to this point to where now you can actually breed in success, or you can start your new journey. Okay, all right, so something is ending so something new can begin in your life. Okay, even if you don't see something being wrapped up in your life, or if you don't feel like you've completed something or accomplished any of your goals, okay, I feel like it's time for you to start today. The world is opening up to you in a major way. Okay, the world is your oyster. Okay. So a sense of belonging, you're going to notice that you feel like you belong today. Okay. Very beautiful energy. All right. For the next 24 hours. So you really want to take advantage of this. All right. Especially with that moon being in Sagittarius. Okay. You feel like there's a need for you to take a risk or for you to step outside of your domestic routines. And you're right, friend. Okay, this is your birthright. Okay, I'm also getting to when you change your perspective on life. Okay, when you change your perspective on how you view things, okay, that's when luck starts to find you. So you could also be interested in just studying life or just being open to the education of life. Okay, but someone may receive like some unexpected offer to travel the world. Okay. All right, so I for today, I feel like there's a Taurus, there's an Aquarius, there's a Scorpion, there's a Leo that's involved, or that is on top of the wheel, or I just feel like these archetypes are these sets of people. Okay, you need to closely monitor, or I feel like these people can help you get closer to your goals. All right. If you don't know any of those type of archetypes that could be in your life, they could come into your life. But if they don't, okay, I just feel like it's important for you to have fun, to break away from an old routine, to create your own adventure. Okay. I feel like you have the green light to do that for the next 24 hours, okay? Or for the next 3 to 4 days, okay? Ooh, this information coming through, y'all. Y'all gotta bear with me because I'm sweating. Okay, um, okay. Something is, even though something is fast moving or it feels like it. Okay, please take your time. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to tell y'all this. Okay, you make mistakes when you rush. Okay, so there's no need to rush, friend. Okay, if you don't get something accomplished this cycle, we'll find a way to get it accomplished in the next cycle. Okay, just have fun with it. See as much as you can learn. Figure out how much you can learn about yourself. You'll be surprised, friend. Okay, so there's a need for you to be loyal to your goals or loyal to your money if you want something to work for you unexpectedly. Okay, you also need to work on your patience. Okay, now when it comes to building wealth for yourself, all right, there is something that you are good at when it comes to your hands. I feel like you need to be making a business out of that now, especially because jobs are being destroyed. Okay, and that's actually happening in a spiritual sense, not just in government. Okay, I just feel like government is taking the effects of what's happening in the cosmic skies. Okay, so everyone is being shunted, okay, to create their own work or to use their skill that they were born with to create their own wealth for themselves. So you do have a responsibility to learn how to grow your own money, whether it's trade or it's some type of banking or your own banking or even just Bitcoin or something like that. Okay, but I can't get too far into it. We have so much messages to go. Um, okay, if you are into humanitarian efforts, okay, or if you are into just getting involved in revolutionary work or humanitarian affairs or global communications or building an invention, okay, I just feel like it's really important that you find people who have the same ideas as you if you want to get closer to your goal. Okay, all right, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, all right. Um, there's also a need for you to control your attitude. All right. So even if you have a hard time working well with others, I feel like it's really important that you learn Sagittarius energy, how to make allies with your enemies. I feel like you can't learn from your friends. You're supposed to celebrate with your friends, but you're supposed to learn from your enemies. This will help you become a better friend, a better lover. Okay. Ooh, they mad. Ooh, they mad. And I'm still for to do my message. I don't care. I'm still for to do my message. I don't care, TikTok. Um, and guess what? When I get done with this message, now I'm gonna end it and then start it over again. Arra. Okay. Um, what else? Scorpion energy. Okay, so even if you don't have a sense of groups that you can work with, or you don't trust a sense of friendships that you can rely on, if you are aware of that, that is a good thing. Okay, practice the art of detachment, or this would be a good time to use your enemies to learn how to practice the art of detachment. Meaning, you can be present but not be emotionally attached to a situation. Okay, so you can also be thinking about, should you leave an organization? Should you go to another organization? Should you let this person go to start a new relationship? I feel like you shouldn't. You should let the person go or the situation go, but I definitely feel like you do need to give yourself time to heal or to recover or to make a plan. Okay, but there is karma attached to a situation. Something is going to be testing how to see how disciplined you are or how committed you are to your goals or to your dreams or to your ideas. So there's a sense of belonging. Okay, so if this has something to do with love, if you are in a relationship, I feel like something is becoming more secure, or you guys have built or put in a lot of work or a lot of effort to complete something, there's security, okay, or I'm hearing something about children, Leo energy, okay, all right. Um, if you are single, okay, I just feel like it's a time for you to open yourself up to the world, okay. I feel like you've learned all the lessons that you need to learn, and I feel like now it's time for you to celebrate yourself and open yourself up to new relationships. All right. I'm also getting to, you may actually be surprised that you may be more suited than you may have thought. So there may be a lot of suitors that you weren't aware of, or you may actually meet someone through travel, or you may meet someone who travels a lot. Yay. TikTok is so mad, child. Ooh. I like it. Remember what I told y'all? You can't let distractions get to you, because usually 9 times out of 10, when something is trying to throw you off your game, you usually need to be aware and conscious that you're doing something right. Okay. So when it comes to okay, Pete Whitney getting all the information, honey. I ain't mad at you. Um and thank you for liking my video, Whitney. I really appreciate you. Okay, so we talked about relationships, right? Okay, so money. Ugh, here y'all go. Y'all gotta control yourself with this money shit. You hear me? Okay. But yes, it's time to start your own business, or I just feel like it's time for you to attain some type of goal. Whatever it is that you feel like it's impossible for you to obtain, I feel like it's time for you to take a risk and go for it now. Even if you don't see results happening now, you may see it happen in the next 3 to 4 days, but the offer is going to be unexpectedly. Okay, once you take action on it, okay? But I'm hearing something about a business, a business, a business. It's time to start now. It's time to start now. Okay. Um, we talked about the general. We talked about the love. We talked about the money. Let's talk about our health. Okay. So, if you have been fighting off something, or if you have been fighting through something, I'm also hearing burnout. Okay. If you do feel more tired than usual, okay, make sure you are pacing yourself. I don't want anyone to go be hospitalized from complete burning out. Okay, so if you feel like you have been felt flighty in the mind, that is a sign that you need to slow down. Okay, let's keep that in mind. You can still be open to the opportunities, but take your time, friend. Okay, take your time. Okay, even if you don't have much to offer or much to do, if you do feel like your suppression or your depression is trapping you, I just feel like it's because you need to learn how to be at peace in solitude. Okay, so that's your goal for today. All right. I'm also getting to, with Saturn being in Aries for the next 2 years, I feel like it's really important that you protect your karma, or you create new karma for yourself. Okay. So depending on what seeds you planted when Saturn was in Pisces, is the seeds that's going to is what's going to grow or manifest in the next 2 years in Aries. But I still feel like you still have control to change your karma, okay? But something is going to require for you to have self-discipline, okay, or self-control, or to not try to overly control yourself or use your power to control people. Okay, if something feels difficult, it's because something is helping you build more confidence, something is helping you to become more inspired, something is helping you to feel more sexy about yourself. So, Saturn is going to, if you feel restricted in certain areas of your life, it's because Saturn is trying to get you to put yourself first, so that way you can come to a sense of what is your interpersonal goals when it comes to yourself or your business. So Saturn is going to help you. It may not feel good, okay, but you're not going to have a choice. I mean, you do have a choice. You can either commit, or you can allow depression to sink in, okay? But I just feel like you're being shunted towards your destiny. All right. I just feel like on your way up, okay, make sure you don't shit on the little guy. So I'm hearing baby boss. All right. I'm also hearing too, it's important for you, in order for you to be an effective leader, you have to make sure that your cup is full first before you can pour into others. Okay. But you can't make something completely about you. All right. Other people needs matter as well. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Remember, everything is attached to karma. So I just feel like if you need to be careful with how you treat people or treat yourself. I feel like um the karma is instantly now. It was slow because it was in Pisces, but now that Saturn has moved into Aries, I feel like the karma can backfire instantly. So if you get into a feisty arrangement or conversation, just know that it's gonna bounce back on your ass quickly. Okay, so you need to keep that in mind for the next 2 years of your life. You can create good seeds or you can create bad seeds. Okay, especially if you feel like you don't have the resources that you need to get something started. I feel like karma is going to be your best friend for the next 2 years until you see something grow. So be eager to learning, be eager to growing, okay? Be eager to feeling more inspired about yourself, okay? All right, but you're very ambitious. I feel like so if something drives you to become angry or to express some type of anger, just keep in mind you need to take that anger and you need to turn it into some type of inspired action. So what does that mean? You need to commit or show some type of discipline that if you know that you're something is pissing you off, you need to use that pissy energy and turn it into a blessing. Okay, you need to turn it, you need to take that energy and shunt it towards working out more or your creative pursuits, maybe even your business. Okay, that is how you're going to build good karma for yourself. Okay, and it's also going to help you become more confident, more inspired, and more sexy. Okay, so yeah, beautiful energy. Okay, woo. So taking shortcuts. All right, I feel like Saturn is going to block you if you try to take shortcuts, or you could create some type of karma, or you could slow something down by trying to take shortcuts. Okay, all right, that was beautiful. Let me see how long this video was. 22 minutes. Now before I shut this live down, yay, it will be posted. Oh, I already did all that. I did good. Okay, I have a new question. And this is from, oh, you may be tested to learn how to say no, but it's how you say no. Hey, goddess, how are you? Healthy morning. I've been manifesting you. Stay right there. Nothing bad. Okay. But you may have to learn how to say no, but I feel like this is going to help you become a better leader. Remember, if you don't have it, okay, if you're not at the place that you need to be at, you don't feel bad about putting yourself first, okay? You may actually build more karma for yourself than you realize, okay? All right, there's a time and place to be there for other people. There's a time and a place to be there for other people. I'm gonna say it again. There's a time and a place to be there for other people. Okay, if you can't be there for other people, remember you are inspiring other people to take care of themselves through the way that you are taking action when it comes to putting yourself first or your goals or your business. Okay, try not to allow this impulsive energy to cause you to overspend. All right, or to be hasty when it comes to your spending. All right, you're gonna have to learn how to have some self control with that or some discipline with that. Okay. I'm also getting to, just because you get a grand idea, okay, I just feel like you need to plan for something. Okay, even if it doesn't go the way that you're supposed to, it's not supposed to. All right. If it doesn't go the way that it's supposed to, it's because you are meant to build on top of that idea, which is why you need to slow down and pace yourself. It's gonna be, it sounds easy, but it's not. But this is your challenge. This is your struggle. Okay. So I have a question. In what area of your life must you learn to act alone? In what area of your life must you learn to act alone? In what area of your life must I learn to act alone? So you're being guided to inspire others how to have self respect. Or you may notice today that you're being guided to show yourself the self respect that you deserve. All right. So, God is okay. You are doing so well. Okay. You are doing so well. I will say this though. I do miss you, and you're not afraid to talk back to me. That's why I like you. But you, there's an old you that I need that I. So you remember before you started cars, right? You were, for me, you were my guide. All right, you were picking up on stuff. You were speaking up on stuff that you didn't even know that you were speaking up on. That really resonated. Okay, now it happens to all of us. When we get cards, it's like we kind of lose a sense of ourselves or a sense of our personal power. Okay, I want you to keep in mind, friend, even if you feel like you don't know, you do. Okay, and you need to be confident in that. Okay, and also keep in mind to pace yourself. Okay, so when you do take action on something, make sure you pace yourself. You take a stop. You give yourself time to refuel your energy back. And as you are refueling and calling your energy back, you are paying attention to your results and seeing how you can either tweak it, cut it out, or make it better. Okay. But you're going to be in this position for a long time. Okay. 15 to 30 years. So you might as well get comfortable. There's no need to rush. Okay. But you're doing a lot better. You're doing a lot better. You really are. Okay. Um, but I would like to see that old you, that confident. Not saying you're not, okay, because right now you are on a fool's journey. So I understand why you feel the innocence. You're in that energy of innocence. But friend, I don't want you to forget how powerful you were before. Okay, don't forget. Don't forget. Remember, you used to trigger me. You still do. Okay. Woo! I'm done, y'all. Okay, I'm about to post this video. Please, y'all, make sure you like the video, not for me or not for yourself, but so the algorithm can push it out so other people who don't have people like us that who really need this information. Okay, but I'm about to end this live because TikTok is a hater and they restricted it, but I don't give a damn because I was going to end it anyways so I can post my reading. Not we trying to save the world together. All right. But all right, so have fun. Okay. Be open to the possibilities. The world is your oyster. Okay. You know what it's like to fail. Now get ready to taste what it's like to succeed. I'm your boy Praying Memphis. I'm your magical instructor for this evening. And remember, lose your mind, find your soul. I'll see you around.